A chair.
There are 7 female YouTubers who perfectly represent each of the 7 deadly sins, starting with lust, best shown by degenerate 16-year-old TikToker Amelia Wu, who chases online clout by dancing and posing in lusty clothing. With more followers now than the population of Switzerland, Amelia started out in 2022 with makeup tutorials and lip syncs. But over time, as her desire for fame grew, her content started taking a turn for the worse. What drew even more attention, however, was that some of these perverted TikToks featured her 25-year-old brother, leading to disgust from the community, including popular commentator Miss YY.
This 16-year-old girl is showing off her cleavage online, her stomach, her posing in very promiscuous positions.
Now, despite this, Thomas keeps encouraging Amelia, causing the internet to voice its concern. Her relationship with her brother has always rubbed me the wrong way too. If it's not borderline incestuous, it's exploitative at the very least, raising concerns about his influence on the teenager.
This is not how a happy and healthy 16-year-old girl behaves, right? Don't be fooled by the smiles and the dance moves and the quirkiness and the trendiness online. Look deeper than that.
But the criticism hasn't held Amelia back as she continues pumping out depraved TikToks with her brother. Their lust for online fame, however, pales in comparison to the gluttony of Ashley Barnes, a 17-year-old TikToker who's reckless.
Chat, and it's crazy because for clicks and for attention, people will do this. Can you imagine literally misleading your little sister? Hey, listen, this is as bad as that video I seen the other day. I didn't even click it, so I don't know if it's real or clickbait. But it said something along the lines of, man has stooped so low, he's pimping out Mama Dukes. Now, how crazy is that? You know how does that conversation even go? Hey, Ma, I've been doing real good. I've been doing well for myself. I'm helping these girls, offer themselves of service in Vegas or wherever, it's legal to pay to hang out with women. What do you think? Bro, where did your morals go? Like, where did you drop the moral ball and pick up the greed for money?
Excessive sexual acts were brutally exposed by a fellow influencer.
More of those things, more shots, 2 things of sex, like handcuffs, and then she has pheromone spray. That's what she kept spraying all day.
Before her depraved actions became public knowledge, Ashley looked like just another teenage influencer sharing life advice with her 2.5 million followers. But this image would fall apart in July of 2025 when a few of her former friends came forward with a disturbing story about her while she was making content in LA.
We were the closest people to Ashley, her ex-girlfriend and her best friend, and we cannot believe she would do this stuff to her friends.
However, the most detailed account of Ashley's twisted indulgences came from Brad Mason, who explained how she forced him and other underage TikTokers toward sexual acts during their stay at a hotel.
And she starts spraying pheromone spray. If you guys don't know what that is, it kind of releases hormones in a way.
But the spray would just be the tip of the iceberg.
So then she wanted to play Dare or Drink, right? And then she kept wanting people to make out with everyone. And we're like, no.
Now, despite these protests, Ashley continued making Brad and her other guests.
See, chat, when you're in a room full of baddies and y'all are all of age, the best thing you want to hear is someone not put the truth or dare in dare. Like Dare or Drink or Dare or Double Dare. But when you're with someone who you have no intentions on doing anything with, a woman starts playing games like this, chat, and you're not sure of her age, cut the game. I mean, who even wants to play these days, right? As grown as we are. But even if they say, oh, it's just for content or it's just for fun, what's wrong with truth or dare? What happened to truth? Why are we so quick to go dare or double dare or dare or drink? You don't got no business being with a woman like this, where you don't know her age for sure, and she's like, oh, let's play dare or double dare. It's like, yo, why are you so? What's the rush on being so provocative?
Uncomfortable.
She changes into really, really small shorts, right? The whole time she's Like the whole time while like this truth thing goes on, she's like spreading her legs open, like all that stuff, like lifting her like shirt up to here, like.
But Ashley's actions would only worsen after she crossed a major line with Brad.
And then she like gets like into my bed, and I'm just like, bro, I'm like trying to like act like I'm asleep, and like I get away from her.
This idea of Ashley forcing herself on people would also be echoed by fellow TikToker Capri, who was present with her that night.
I grab her, get her off. Stop. I have a girlfriend. Okay? Sits up again. In my shirt. I'm like, oh no. Like, oh, like, bro, stop that shit. Like, I got.
There's no turning back.
Chat. Who gave the green? Who greenlit this commercial? There's no turning back as she turns back. I know, I get it, chat.
You must decide.
There's no going back. You could turn back. Don't go back.
Bro, like, stop.
After this expose, Ashley's reputation would fall off a cliff, especially after Brad showed the disturbing contents of her drawer to support his story. Her behavior is so disgusting. She knows that no means no. I don't care if she's 17, she knows better. This backlash forced Ashley to try and save face by blaming her addiction issues before quietly slipping into the shadows. While her sexual deviance traumatized the people around her, it didn't create the kind of national outcry caused by the greed of Heather Morgan, aka Razzlecon, whose thirst for stealing Bitcoin with her husband even made it to the news.
Breaking overnight, nearly 100,000 Bitcoins have been stolen from exchange platform Bitfinex.
Unsurprisingly, an amount as large as $70 million back then forced Homeland Security and the IRS to investigate the matter. At the time, they had no luck, only later discovering that Heather and her husband had moved their stolen Bitcoin to the dark web, refusing to spend any of it in case it tipped them off. After a year of not touching it, the couple laundered the money through thousands of wallet transfers and fake identities. But with the value of crypto reaching new heights in 2017, even the Bitcoin bandits weren't prepared for their Bitcoin becoming worth $4.5 billion, making it the biggest heist ever in US history. Fortunately for the government, Heather, in the middle of this billion-dollar operation, decided to expand her social media presence using the stolen funds.
Never been much for romance. Rather do my jerk-off dance.
In the end, though, it wasn't the terrible music that led to their downfall, but a single online purchase that the FBI traced to their Bitcoin accounts and home address in 2022. After getting arrested, Heather would be hit with an 18-month prison sentence, temporarily pausing her social media dreams. This was still a relatively soft punishment compared to her husband's, who faced 5 years of jail time since he masterminded the crypto hack. But while Heather's fortune was undone by her greed, some YouTubers don't even want to make an effort. Like Nadia, the self-proclaimed best Warzone player, whose sin of sloth led her to hit rock bottom after she got exposed for cheating her way to the top while pretending it was all skill.
I'm better. No, but I'm better!
Before crashing out, Nadia was one of the fastest growing streamers, building a loyal fan base through achievements that felt too good to be true. This level of success would come at a cost, as viewers soon began suspecting of her using hacks and aimbots in one of her streams. But when she was confronted about taking the easy way out, her response just intensified her guilt.
I feel like there's just like no information though. Like it cut the clip really short.
Not only was the reply unconvincing, but fans noticed that her body language was also giving her away, as she looked fidgety and nervous. Even worse, when she was accused of buying Twitch followers by COD detective Call of Shame, her reaction didn't help matters either. So all you little boys with a fragile masculinity that can't accept a woman is just better, it's time to face the reality. But it would be Nadia facing the reality, as after she doxed a viewer, all of her audience turned against her. Antagonizing your audience is rarely good for long-term interaction. These comments unfortunately didn't save the situation, as Nadia now dabbles in degenerate content to stay relevant. Contrasting sharply with TikToker Ella Catherine, who actually tried to do a normal job, only for her wrath to destroy her reputation when she couldn't hold her anger against a family she had recently worked with.
The host dad doesn't speak English. Oh my god.
But before she crashed out in front of her 95,000 followers, Ella was a regular TikTok girl vlogging her life. This adventurous spirit led her to accept a babysitting job with a family in Milan, where she was meant to work for 3 months. Despite her high hopes, the trip would be far from an Italian dream, taking a nightmarish turn within 4 days.
I'm sneaking out with my
After quietly leaving the house, Ella made her way to the airport, visibly distressed.
Oh my gosh, I'm literally shaking. That was the scariest thing ever. I couldn't figure out how to get past the gate, but I got it. And carrying all these bags, it's kind of scary. I just hope the train comes soon.
But while her anxiety in the moment was clear, her reason for running away in the middle of the night remained a mystery, until she sat down to explain a few days later.
The host dad spoke no English at all. He spoke as much English as I speak Italian, which is none.
But instead of getting sympathy, the internet rightfully called her out. First red flag, becoming an au pair for a foreign family and not learning the language. Besides the language barrier though, Ella was also bothered by the host mom frequently yelling at her for slacking off.
She raises her voice again and starts telling me that I need to be reading to the host child, I need to be teaching him English, interacting with him, and again paying attention.
As a result, the cultural exchange babysitter would quickly lose all patience with the family.
I just needed to get out of the house. I felt super trapped.
But once again, the community would rightly ridicule her feeling of entitlement. She thought she was going on a vacation, fall in love with a mafia boss, and lose herself in the city. So after her unjustified wrath against the host family, Ella has now left a bad taste in her fans' mouths, which is something that the 13 million followers of Nevada, TikTok's Queen of Envy, can relate to after she started doing shocking things to achieve her dream.
I'm the Ted Danson who plays Royal Kingdom, and that's the Ted Danson who doesn't.
What did Nevada
body.
Before this day, I didn't eat like nine days.
This envy for a better body and lifestyle started all the way back when Nevada was an aspiring content creator out of Ukraine. This dream led her to LA, where her brand initially took off with dance reels and brain rot skits. Behind this hustle, though, was an envy-driven obsession that made people sit down and take notice.
In middle school, I was chubby, and my classmates and so-called friends bullied me for my excess weight.
Her resulting insecurity would leave a permanent mark, leading to constant...
No, on a serious note, that's one thing that we gotta touch on. Like, we don't do good enough. Like, I used to feel like, man, parents are so quick. Like, when I see, you know, even women I've been around, and I'm hanging out with them, and they're good people. I wouldn't be with them otherwise. And I don't think nobody takes kids, like, serious in certain areas. And I've grown to realize, I mean, it's your first heartbreak. We all go through it. Everybody has to. It's for the best. It really is. It'd be nice to be with the person that you were with in your youth all the way to your old and gray. But it is a stepping stool in life. It just happens. But yeah, that's one thing we don't take serious enough. Like, chat, people need to know. Young people need to know. They need to know that they need to know what to look for in a real friend and fake friend, excuse me. And the reason why it's important is because as parents, at least I feel like, you know, I'm an uncle. I'm an uncle to nieces and nephews. But I still can view that as how a parent would feel. Of course, I don't know yet for sure. I would imagine it's only more love and only more caring because now you understand how kids are and what they go through. And again, we all been kids. So yeah, I just feel like we don't do we do a bang up job in that area. We're not teaching kids and children what to look for fake friends and what a real friend does and what a real friend doesn't do. Maybe not what to look for, but a real friend does this and a real friend doesn't do this. Is it okay to, you know, make jokes and get laughed at? For sure. That's a part of life. Again, these are tools that will build character. But yeah, something like that, that's crazy. That little girl thinking she had friends and she was a big girl and her friends are laughing, making other people laugh at her. And little did she know, like, you know, in her little girl mind, she's like, you know, this doesn't feel nice. This doesn't feel good. This doesn't make me happy. And I don't know what to do about it. I like to eat. And I just happen to gain a lot more weight than the other girls. But she didn't know. Yo, listen, you don't got to take that. You don't got to sit here with these girls. You don't got to think that they're your besties. You don't have to be the butt of the joke every time so that you can please them and have friends. And we don't do a good enough job at that. We don't do a good enough job at teaching children. You can walk away from these people. You don't have to be cool with them. You don't have to cling on to people just because they happen to it feels like they like you. It feels like they accept you. Hopefully I can do a good job in the future with my children. Hopefully I can teach them what a real friend looks like. And not just by showing them, because it's different. You know, you ever hear children, you probably said it yourself. It's like, oh, Mom, you just saying that because your mom, you got to say that. You know, type time.
Comparisons with her friends' bodies. But instead of embracing a healthy weight, Nevada used her experience to promote disturbing weight loss methods.
15 tops. Someone told me that I need to take it. Taking another pill.
This decision to rely on pills and fad diets, however, wasn't her only example of harmful influence.
Cheers. I'm obsessed with Red Bull, and I don't understand why. For me, it's like addiction. Every morning I drink Red Bull.
Unsurprisingly, the internet didn't agree with the lifestyle she was promoting. I'm convinced she runs on negative calories and pure delusion. Surprised she hasn't started selling bottled air as a meal replacement yet. While Nevada hasn't sold anything so far, her envy alone is selling a dangerous idea of body shaming to her younger viewers. But even influencers who build their brand on positivity can be toxic, as proven by Jasmine Tan, a self-proclaimed girl's girl whose pride got in her way of being a good role model. Now, she started her career by uplifting young women, racking up millions of views with viral affirmations.
I feel like girls are just naturally born pretty, clean, and scented.
But instead of continuing to empower her fans, the YouTuber slowly started revealing a different goal.
Please don't ever talk to me in a baby voice.
You know how we seen Robin Williams and he made everybody around him happy? Rest in peace. And meanwhile, none of us knew how sad he was. That's one thing I think we should be careful with. If you're a friend of someone who does a lot of affirmations and posting of motivation, sometimes they're pouring into everybody else and nobody's pouring into them. So that's another thing we should be careful with. Like, you know, they're positive. They try to make your day brighter. They try to, even entertainers, bro. We overlook that. They entertain, like a Robin Williams. They entertain us. So we assume, because every time we see them, they make us feel good. We never even, you know, take a minute to ask, how are they feeling? What are they going through? Everybody's going through something, bro. Everybody.
I'm the only one in the relationship who's allowed to do it. Cause it's cute when I do it. It's not cute when you do it, buddy.
This double standard was immediately obvious to viewers. It's so ironic for her to criticize that guy when she sounds like a chronically online 10-year-old. But it didn't stop Jasmine from her toxic rants, with her next target being a young woman she met at her gym.
She's still in school. She's 21. Why does she look like a mother of two who responsibly files her goddamn taxes?
The way she uses moms as a way to call someone ugly is actually crazy. Having kids doesn't make a woman ugly. Instead of apologizing, Jasmine responded to the criticism in her own problematic way. But this has only accelerated her decline, with her views taking a big hit in recent months, making Jasmine yet another female content creator whose sin ruined her career.
That was interesting.
Are you having trouble trying to keep...
I like what you did there. That was interesting. You got some solid content. The way you pieced that together, that was interesting. Hey, listen, I can't bring myself to wait for someone's downfall. I just can't do it. I refuse to do it. Because it would disgust me to hear that someone is waiting for me to fail. Like, what? Like, where do you get off with something like that? But that being said, when people are just out here just pouring nothing but negativity and they just want to hear themselves talk, I get it. I get it when their followers go down. I mean...
Have you ever been starstruck on the red carpet?
themselves.
Please elaborate.
Have you ever what? Oh.
Hi, Vogue. I'm Zendaya.
I'm Florence.
I'm Timothy Chalamet.
And this is Off the Cuff.
Since when do you not say your last name?
I was really confused.
Sorry, I was going to let you guys introduce yourselves.
I was like, God, my name's Florence.
What are you both listening to right now?
Flight, a lot of Flight.
This morning it was Missy Elliott because I needed to get the vibes going.
Yeah,
you know,
right,
I need to get the energy up.
Was it your alarm?
It wasn't my alarm. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Work it, you know.
Interesting fact you learnt recently.
An interesting fact.
I learned recently. Slept too hard last night.
We learned a few facts about each other.
Josh Brolin was part of the Rodeo Drive Athletics Club.
That's a fire
Okay,
question.
Timothy, what's a fun fact about
What is
you
a fact
that
I've never
I don't know
seen?
yet?
Well, I should have done a warm up for this. Fun fact about me is that
I don't have any fun facts.
These ones are hard.
Yeah.
Because
These are hard. You
when
know-
you're in the hot seat, you can't think of
Yeah,
anything.
it's hard when
right
you're
now.
on the
I don't know any
spot.
interesting facts. I know a fun fact about me is I like a really nice pair of sheets.
There you go.
There you
go.
I know what you're getting for Christmas next year. Okay.
Some wool sheets.
Yeah.
Okay.
The scratchiest sheets I can find.
Florence, can you tell me about the first time that we met? Actually, do you remember this?
Well, there's a few times that we met.
I remember the first
At the award season?
at the dinner.
Oh my god, you're gonna have to re-jog my memory.
Anyway,
No, go and tell me.
the whole story is not appropriate, but it was just like I don't know. You were just like, what are you doing?
I was?
Yeah, to me, it was
Oh, because you were not doing that.
What happened?
No, but it was lovely and friendly.
It was really lovely and friendly, and Florence had just done Macbeth, and then we were gonna do Little Women together
And
in
we were
like
gonna
6
see
months.
Little Women, yeah.
That was
No,
the dinner where I got there, and then there was like one camera guy in front of the restaurant, and I thought, all right, if I sprint, they're not gonna get me. But then they got a picture of me with the dumbest
Running.
Oh, with the running
I got
face.
a double chin poking out.
Oh, man.
I don't look athletic. Anyway.
Oh, it's my go. How long did it take you both to finish reading Dune?
Oh, good question. The first time it
good
took
question.
me a lot longer. I've read it 3 times. The second time I audiobooked it, I don't know if that counts. That time I found it easier to parse through, and the third time I loved it through and through. The first time I struggled with it because the structure was just unlike anything I'd read before.
Yep.
It's so big. I mean, not the
Yeah.
size, but the world that you're imagining.
Yeah.
is
When I
so
met
big.
Denis for the first time, I basically read like 70% of the book, and I'd annotated it really intensely, and I made sure to bring it to the meeting. So we saw little post-its jumping out of the book.
Trying to sell.
Trying to sell
Like, look,
preparation.
I'm a minute after.
Yeah, and I'm halfway through Messiah. Like you, I started a little bit before this one, and I
It's
thought like I
like-
can't get ahead.
That's when you're at the interview and you start using words like "we" before you got in the job. Like you're trying to show them, I take this serious. I consider myself a part of the team. Like they ask you a question and you're like, well, you know, what I would do is to make sure we look good as a unit. And they're like, we. I like that. I like that you're incorporating yourself as a part of this unit already. Like, yeah, you know, I do what I can.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
'cause
lot.
the tone's different
It's
too.
it's different. Pick one of these 2 accessories to add as a staple to your everyday wardrobe. The nose plug,
Okay.
okay, or the mask, snorkel.
I would go with your nose plug.
Nose plug?
I love those nose plugs.
You like that?
Yeah.
As someone who wore them,
Not fun.
Yeah.
But then this is just going to be the same as the mask. You're going to get
Well,
like
that's why I love it.
acne and stuff.
I mean,
This little plastic.
little plastic.
Well, I kind of already have a bit of thing in my nose, so.
I don't know. This isn't too far from,
Reality.
and I kind of
Yeah.
like being able to wear a mask because
I don't mind
yeah,
masks.
get around and nobody can see you. And
You go
If
mask.
I had to wear it,
I'm going mask too.
I'm going mask.
Groovy.
You going plugs.
I'll go plugs.
Go plugs.
What are your favorite looks from June or June Part 2?
My favorite look from Dune Part 1 is Lady Jessica's blue dress.
Of the
Oh
spaceship.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
And
It's
it-
the tumbling in the wind
Yeah.
that really does it for me.
I would say my favorite. Oh my gosh, the costumes are so good, and I'm jealous of all of them because I just wear the stealth suit the whole time.
Yeah, but you look great in the still.
Thanks, but it's you know.
It's very. I mean,
when I
the
see you
fact that
guys
you've
with
come out
flowy,
and you still look fantastic. It's a joke.
thanks. I appreciate that. Okay.
I am just an 8-year-old.
True indeed.
It's Jen Baker.
Isn't there an app called True Indeed?
Okay, real.
I think it's
True
you.
indeed.
Oh, I just asked that. Did I just ask that? No, I did. It's your go.
Okay, Florence.
Yes.
Do you
It's
have
my
a
goal.
favorite on-set
And I'ma go
moment from
so-
working on Dune?
On the final week that I was working, we were doing this massive ensemble scene where, in between takes, Christopher Walken and I would be talking about which donuts we wanted to eat. So now, forever, when I watch that scene, I'll know
You'll think
that the
about
only thing on mine and his mind is that we're
Donuts.
thinking about what donut we want to say next time.
I was genuinely
I'm
too
not
nervous
mad
to
at
talk
that.
to him. I was like,
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
"Hi, sir. Thank how are you?"
Yeah.
You know, I couldn't speak. I was too
Yeah.
nervous.
Zendaya, what was your last day on set like?
I think my last moment on set.
Chat, I don't think Zendaya has a stylist, and every time I see her, execution.
last moments in the movie.
I could be wrong.
That was the last thing that I shot. So I mean, everybody came because we were in, obviously in the middle of the desert, and it was a beautiful sunset happening, and everybody came, and everybody was crying, and it was emotional, and
you
it was
hear Florence
and all the things that I think your rap date is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this one again.
She sounded like your
Can
phone
either of you
when
tell
it's
me
on
what this
vibrate.
still is from?
Oh God, no. One of my first YouTube videos. Moving on.
Fine.
Moving on.
It's very sweet.
I
Okay,
can't
all right,
get
all right.
into that YouTube. I haven't,
Okay.
We'll see.
Does it still exist?
Oh yeah. If you would ever like to just laugh, go ahead. Find it.
What's it called?
Timothy, do you remember what your first day on set was like?
My first day on set, they'd already started shooting, and I was coming from like Willy Wonka land. So I remember coming to set, I was visiting, and there was like a slow pushing of a Harkonnen, and I remember just like walking back to walking back to my trailer. I was like, holy shit, I'm really back in Dune universe, and just having to recalibrate.
Oh, Dune
and
2.
Not go to the mental hospital because it was just like such a culture shock to go from a very cheery, colorful, happy chocolate landscape to like a very intense sci-fi universe. Follow-up question: who said the line, "This is a place for happy, smiley faces and lots of love and dancing"?
See, why are we still bringing these up? Moving on.
I think it was your go, so you cheated.
Yeah. What about this picture?
Yeah,
Where is
what's
this
her goal?
from?
That's from Modded Controller 360, YouTube.com /
Is this you?
That's me when I used to sell
This is
controllers.
custom
That's
game,
custom Red
game
Tiger,
controllers.
With with nail varnish?
With
What
with
did you do?
spray paint. Until my parents were like, "You're ruining the apartment." Spray paint chips everywhere. It smells like shit.
Okay, when can we expect a new video from
Modded Controller 360. Well, jobless for now. Acting's going well. But if it ever goes south, you will see me modding controller.
That's how Ali G says it. Jobless. 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 God bless.
It's more.
Oh, this is a good one. Do you have a terrible audition experience?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. White Boy
Give
Ray.
us one.
That was. Can you get me that movie?
Oh, you
I
want
know
for White
the
Boy
movie,
Ray?
yeah.
I went in there. I was like, "This
Who
is
got
it.
that?
Okay.
This is it." Jan Dimash is the director, and I run to him enough times
Jan
to stop telling that
Dimash.
story. He's like, "Your career is great. You
Sounds
don't even
It's
bring it
okay.
up." But it was brutal because I
Should be the name
prepped it
of
so hard, and from the
bag.
second I opened my mouth,
It
I
went
was
down.
like,
Jan
"This is not so
Dimash.
me."
What about when you
version.
have to react to explosions and then that's it? You just
I felt like I was a beast at that. Yeah,
I was always really
I would
bad at
place
that.
it in different parts of the room. You know what was going on?
Yeah, in my bedroom it would look great, but when I was in front of
in
like
real-
five
casting
people and someone's texting, they're like,
Yeah, absolutely. Or eating a salad or
Yeah.
someone,
or
like,
getting to go and pick up the phone in the next room.
Dang.
Sorry, I'm just gonna go get that. I'm like, okay.
I came with Skittles once in a cashier. Skittles rot your teeth.
Oh, great. Thank you, Mom.
Didn't get that one.
Didn't get that one.
Alright.
Didn't get that one. Have you ever been starstruck on the red carpet? Please elaborate.
Starstruck, like not being able to speak. Not.
Not,
I don't
not,
think
not
so.
that
I
you're
think
not
I'm just
able
more
to
excited
speak.
to meet them, but I've never been like a
starstruck.
weirdo in front
We
of
use it
someone, and I'm really
differently
happy that I've
Like
never
you
been
were
a
just
weirdo in
like,
front of
wow, I'm
someone.
meeting
What
this
about you?
person.
I don't know. On a red carpet, I don't think I've ever had.
All right,
that
give us one where you
specific
have.
experience.
I lie. The other night, Oprah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
there you
wow.
go.
yeah. I walked past her. I went, "Oh my God, it's you, Guy!" And she was like, "Oh my God, this crazy person."
There you go.
Okay, these are quick. Coffee or tea?
Coffee for sure.
Tea.
Okay.
Culture gold.
You know, I've been getting into
I
it.
wanna
Yes,
go into
I've been
tea.
getting
With
into
milk?
it.
But it's
yes,
coffee
with milk
right
and
now.
sugar.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I'm
honey.
a child.
Over
New York or
tea
LA?
at least.
New York.
I get
What
the
was the
best
question?
out of both by
Okay.
going to both.
Okay.
I didn't hear it.
I'll,
think,
I'll
yeah.
let you have that.
LA or London?
It's same, but
It's
No, hold on,
different.
hold on,
Here's
hold
a
on.
good one. Going
Because
out.
if I'm gonna join you,
Okay.
NY or what?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I'm
honey.
a child. New York or LA?
Zendaya just be making jokes and everybody just right over their head because I'm a child. But
Oh,
NY
yes,
or
with milk
what?
and sugar.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I'm
honey.
a child. New York or LA?
New York.
Oh,
I get the best out of both
LA.
by going to both.
Okay. I'll let you have that.
LA or London?
It's same, but
It's different.
I don't
Here's a good
know.
one.
I
Going
don't
out
know.
or staying in?
Staying in.
I never
I knew that.
experienced
I
it.
have
Not broke.
it's both. I got a good one. Can you guess where this look is from?
Oh,
I
yeah,
can.
I
That's
do know that one.
Zendaya's Met Ball. She had the auburn hair, red.
Yes.
You want Auburn?
Absolutely.
She won Auburn.
Here we go.
Morning or night?
Night for sure.
Definitely night. Yeah. This says, do you have a favorite press look?
Hold on, because I want to see people's faces. I can't be the only one that thought she said moaning or something. Or night. That the night is the reason why I froze. Like, wait, what is she saying? I thought it was moaning or something. I want to see Zendaya's face. I want to see who else thought it was moaning.
All night.
Night for sure.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
Anybody else here morning?
Morning or night?
Night for sure.
Definitely night. Yeah. This says, do you have a
I don't
favorite
know.
press look for Dune Part
I
1?
heard
I liked Zendaya's Paris look, the Alaya.
Yeah, you both look amazing for that press tour.
We're excited to have all of you guys join us now.
It's gonna be
It's not just us.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah,
more.
reinforcements.
Fabric.
It's gonna be amazing.
There's gonna be a lot of fabric.
A lot of fabric,
A lot of fabric.
looks being
lot of
served.
looks.
Thank you so
That's
much
right.
for hanging out with us, and we hope you enjoyed Dune just as much as we enjoyed making it, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very much
yeah.
Very
enjoyed
much
the
so.
process.
That's one of those you talk yourself into it. Now you gotta finish it. Like, I hope y'all enjoy it as much as we, cause it just sounds good. And now you're like, okay, where do I go with this? As much as we enjoy making it, yeah. I mean, we don't know how much you enjoy making it. You gotta stick with it though. Once you open up a certain phrase like that, like I hope you enjoyed it as much as you enjoyed the first one. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta finish it. Hunger Games star. Hunger Games star. Rachel.
Yeah.
Chat. When people announce they're trying to get
This food
pregnant.
is so good.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah,
sweetie.
it really is, Mom. It really is. Hey, can you pass me somewhere, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, here.
Y'all two been together a long time at this point, huh?
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
I was just talking to our daughter. It's about time we had some grandkids running around here.
I was just about to say that. You see, that's actually why we wanted to come here to eat today. Wanted to tell you guys that we've been trying.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
We have.
At this point, it's gotta happen sooner than later because we really been trying.
I'm so excited.
We've been trying and trying and trying. All right, and
Yeah, you out of
trying
pocket.
and trying. Oh, okay. And trying. And trying.
Hey, honey, can you pass me?
Hey, I'm not done talking.
And she's been trying a little harder than me. Right? Yeah.
And trying.
Throw some salt on that wound.
Trying.
Throw some salt on that wound.
All
Yeah.
right. We've been trying so hard.
Chat, that's a
I'm
bar.
talking from the front.
Alright, let me let you.
Okay.
Over the rail.
Okay, we
Y'all
get it
bad
now.
from 10 minutes ago. The fuck? Like we've been just trying. Day and night.
All right.
Nothing on, no clothes. Just Crocs.
Different positions.
Sports mode. Going hard. And in the moments when I feel like giving up, in the moments when I feel like I can't go on, and it start going on, I think of y'all.
What?
And I just say, give them grandkids, give them grandkids, give them grandkids, give them grandkids. Give them grandkids, give them grandkids.
Whoa, okay, honey. Okay, Dad, please. No, okay, calm down. I'm just okay.
We trying to get pregnant.
I thought the Guess Who scene was bad. I mean, seriously, telling racist jokes just because the person tells you to? This is even worse. You're telling, yo, listen, that's gotta be, and I haven't experienced it yet, and one day I will, because people will ask, that's family will be family. That's gotta be a little uncomfortable though, Chad. Like, your wife telling her mom, like, yeah, we're trying. Keep us in prayer. We're trying to have children. We're trying to have our firstborn. Because it's just like, it's literally like walking in a room. And maybe that's just what we modernized it as people today. Maybe I just make it weird in my head. And I know it ain't that deep. We say it. She says it. If she tells her mother and father in front of a dinner table like that, obviously not like that. But yeah, it is what it is. We're trying. That's human. But it's just, I don't know, just telling them, like, yeah, we're trying. Like, it's like literally walking in a room and saying, I'm taking that down. As of recently, I've been taking that down. It's just, I don't know. I just always heard that. Seen it in movies. They make it sound so, hallmarky. Like, yes, we might be pregnant soon. But every time I ever heard it, I just thought, it's got to be a little awkward. Just a tad. But hey, that ain't bad at all. He's crazy, chat. Y'all follow Trey Rags. Shout out to Trey. Alright. Get out.